There are few things more upsetting and devastating than discovering that your partner has been unfaithful. I know this feeling all too well because it happened to me. My wife of 15 years had been cheating on me for months with her coworker, a man she claimed was just a friend. I was crushed and angry but determined to make them pay for their betrayal. I spent weeks devising the perfect plan, one that would not only serve as revenge but also prevent them from ever being able to cheat again. I knew it was a risky move, but I was willing to take the risk in order to teach them a lesson and reclaim my own sense of justice. I started by gathering evidence of their affair. I took pictures, recorded conversations, and even hired a private investigator to follow them and get more proof. Once I had enough evidence, I confronted my wife with it. She tried to deny it at first, but when I showed her the pictures and played the recordings, she broke down and admitted everything. I then turned to her lover. I approached him under the pretense of wanting to know more about their work together, and he eagerly spilled all the details of their affair. Little did he know that I was recording every word he said. With all the evidence in hand, I put my plan into motion. First, I filed for divorce and made sure to mention the infidelity in the paperwork. I also included copies of all the evidence I had gathered. This not only ensured that my wife would not get a penny of the settlement, but it also exposed her affair to all our friends and family. Next, I went to his workplace. I printed out copies of the pictures and recordings and plastered them all over his office. I also sent anonymous emails to all of his colleagues with the evidence attached. I wanted everyone to know what kind of person he really was. But I wasn't finished yet. I knew that my wife and her lover had planned on running away together once the divorce was finalized. But I wasn't going to let them get away that easily. I had a friend who owned a car repair shop and he owed me a favor. I asked him to sabotage both of their cars, making them appear to be in perfect working order but actually guaranteeing that they would break down at some point. And finally, I made sure that they could never cheat again. I contacted all the dating websites and apps and provided them with the evidence of their infidelity along with their names and pictures. I also created fake profiles with their information and pictures claiming that they were looking for casual encounters and blasted them all over the internet. It was a dark and sinister plan, but I felt justified in my actions. My wife and her lover had not only betrayed me, but they had also lied and deceived their families and friends. They deserved to be exposed and punished for their actions. As expected, my wife came crawling back to me, begging for forgiveness and pleading for another chance. But by then I had already moved on. I had found happiness and peace of mind in knowing that they could never hurt anyone else in the same way again. My actions may have been extreme and vengeful, but I have no regrets. I got the closure and justice I needed, and the knowledge that my wife and her lover will never be able to cheat again is a satisfying feeling. Sometimes harsh revenge is the only way to truly make a cheater understand the pain they caused and prevent them from doing it again.